That's only on here and on the projector.
Beautiful desktop logo. The default Windows desktop logo.
Steven has been away from the stream, so we've not. But Jesus is on the job. Shout outs to Jesus.
The man himself.
The PMDDD god.
Literal god.
Yeah,
Mostly proclaimed as the best at one point.
I'd still say if he were to try, I'd still. Well, I don't know. Him and Ripple are pretty close. But
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
PM fat characters aside.
Both players looking towards the stream, and Steven Shackelford is nowhere to be found to confirm the match.
It is not ready because the score still needs to be updated. All right, Violence versus ILoveBagelz.
He's indeed not up a game before. Actually, Violence. His world view on things is that Samus
is the best character.
It's the best character, but he has an advantage before he even enters the game. So I think that he would agree with that score.
I think he'd agree with that score. All right, Violence giving me a weird look. All right, they give the bump and they start the match. So Violence says we were once playing friendlies, but he was playing his secondaries and I played Falcon, and he said I believe Falcon is a joke character.
Wait, Bagels?
No, Violence.
Wait, he says that Falcon's a joke character, yet that's like one of Samus's harder matchups.
No, to him, this matchup's like 70-30 Samus, because Samus is the best character in the game.
Oh my!
Shoutouts there, and right now Bagels is getting off.
Bagels, his movement's crisp.
All right, so Violence playing green Samus. I like this. I think the Samus skin's okay.
I think it looks like a Christmas tree, like if it was like in a cartoon. Real Christmas trees aren't like neon.
Yeah, but close enough. You know what I mean.
You know.
We'll tell the chat about that later. About you know what I mean. So gets the forward tilt.
Yeah.
Wasn't the best DI by Bagels.
Dying from a forward tilt off the side.
Yeah. Oh, we got Duke Vitro in the building. He is not accepting money matches today. Oh, Violence. So,
okay.
Let me point out something to the stream real quick that Violence loves to say.
Hey.
Violence is...
That shield is so small now.
Okay, so Violence has always said that Samus's best mix-up is something that makes sense into something that doesn't make sense, or the other way around.
I mean, I agree, but things that do make sense and don't make sense are also a part of Falcon, which Bagels is exhibiting right now for us.
But Samus is the epitome of makes sense or doesn't make sense. All right, down air, down smash.
Yeah, I agree. He should have just... I agree with the movement back to center stage.
So Bagel's DI this game has not been too great, to say the least. Every time he gets hit by like a forward tilt or like a nair, he always seems to die from it at like 60 or 70, it seems. Maybe I'm just not paying attention to percents, but it seems like
he was at like 110 the first stock, and I think he was at like...
Yeah, and he got hit by like a weak F tilt or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. All right, so Miss Gentleman's left and right. So I'm curious why Bagels went Falcon here. I think he likes this better than Luigi.
Anyone would like that better than Samus Luigi. Yeah, as I was talking about before, Samus is an excellent crouch cancel game. Yeah. And like if Luigi wave dashes to approach with a down smash, Samus can just like crouch cancel down smash it.
Absolutely.
And just like, I don't know, do some stuff to this poor Luigi with poor area.
However, this is not Luigi, this is Captain Falcon. Ooh, that missile is sweet.
It looked like he shot that missile before Bagels even did the down B.
Which is good. That means it's a read.
Speaking of reads that he's going to miss the tech.
Interesting missile.
He should grab ledge here.
Or he should,
he should have grabbed ledge.
Yeah, I think Bagel's not grabbing ledge was pretty questionable.
I think that's a lack of game knowledge, unless he's just like nervous right now.
Maybe he's respecting Violence too much. Who knows?
So what I think right here, what Violence should do is, because Bagels is spacing with back airs, and if he throws out a move that would trade on the way down, like an up tilt or like an up B, Well, up B, I think, would just straight beat it out.
Okay, so no forward tilt from Violence because he recovers high, but he misses the follow-up after that. After the whiff, what would have been
Samus
forward tilt.
privilege, the nair out of a combo.
That's Violence's words in particular. I'll talk about that in between this match. But
this is actually really close.
yeah, I expected this to be one-sided for Violence, but Bagels' Falcon is showing us what's up. Not going to be a knee.
That's so close.
Samus is not the right combo weight to get kneed there.
I do agree with that forward air coming down from the platform, because if he popped Bagels up, then he could have gotten like a forward smash or something.
Ooh, whiff back air. That wasn't even close either.
We've definitely got some whiffs, some big whiffs happening. Wave dash back up tilt.
That's not going to happen.
He misses the down throw knee.
Granted, I think he could have hit it there
Yeah, I think so too.
with the way that Eric DI'd. I really need to stop saying Eric. Violence. I play with this guy every now and then, so I'm used to calling him Eric.
That's the thing with like with streaming or like commentating a stream. You want to call your homie by their name. Is that it?
Speaking of homie, ILoveBagelz is making it look like he can win this. We got some harsh.
No.
Oh, okay.
There are so many weird decisions happening.
Okay, we got. Ooh, barely makes it. All right, so
Bagels taking a deep breath. That was an intense game.
that was definitely intense. A clincher for sure.
That was definitely a clinch.
So
Got some nice action going on. Falcon versus a floaty is always decently fun to watch, unless your name is Laudandus and
Yes.
you like to play Jigglypuff in a fashion where you sit on ledge.
and camp for however long you want.
Bagels is doing really well with hitting all of these missiles.
Yeah, he's played Corey quite a bit, or Apple Smosh quite a bit. He
think-
understands this character at a very fundamental level. And also, for those of you that don't know, ILoveBagelz is a top PM player as well. And he's
Is.
played some Samuses in PM before.
He's top like 50, I think.
Yeah, he's 47, I think.
He's above the #1 in Arizona.
By
named
one
Blue.
spot.
Yeah, by one spot.
In which Blue is above him by 1 in the PR. But PM, who cares? So,
Yeah, what is a Project M?
ooh, that was a rough.
I think he lost his double jump right before he got the weak knee.
Yeah, Violence did not get to play his favorite part of the video game, recovering. Ooh.
Weak nair. He could have SDI'd that down, but that was still sick.
Bagels is getting off.
He gets the nipple spike. If he got the regular down air hitbox, it would have popped him up.
Okay, so that knee was sus. Didn't really see that connecting into anything.
Is Neon Shield more plus than up B?
I have no clue if you want me to be honest.
Or like if can Samus up B out of shield if Falcon does the weak knee on him?
I have no
Shield.
clue, to be honest with you. Ooh, Eric.
Catches his landing.
Violence really needs to, I think he needs to dial in, just relax a little bit.
Speaking of relaxing, ILoveBagelz has set up a civilization on the top platform
Yes.
and is down air edge canceling.
This is the citizens.
He is doing his hand warmer in the middle of the set. That's when you know it's pretty much mentally over.
I would say so. Violence has a really good mental game. He really understands like how to calm himself down, I feel. I've seen him make comebacks like this before. Especially since
like-
it's Samus versus fastball.
But if you look at his movement, he's playing like, I wouldn't say even safe, he's just playing scared.
Yeah,
And
I
granted,
agree.
this matchup is, it makes you fundamentally just play. Oh, that was good.
Okay, I think he was looking for a
He's
strong
shutting
hit.
me up. He's shutting me up. He's still got some stuff.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, he misses a waveland on the platform.
Comes down with a missile. Interesting choice.
Forward smash? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Violence likes to forward smash or not. Because I haven't seen him like do it very often. There's like some playstyles where players like completely abandon one move. Like sometimes Samus could like be down smashing instead, but Violence prefers the forward tilt. But I think Samus should go in the pit here, because Bagels would want to shield. We have some shenanigans.
I love how straight Violence face was when that was
Both of their
happening.
faces were pretty straight.
Usually,
to mind. Oh, the mind
wow. That was so smart.
The actual taunt bait. And yeah, you know, some people like they bait out like other people's movement to like try to ruin their mentality. That was an actual like frame bait.
Yeah.
Because Bagels misunderestimated.
In case you didn't hear the sound of Samus's taunt enough in doubles, you get to hear it more.
This is actually way closer than it was before.
I think Violence is hitting more punishes now. He's kind of like getting more off a hit.
Yeah.
And
He's
starting more
going for
efficiently.
more down tilts and down smashes.
Yeah, see, before he wasn't hitting his edge
ledge.
guys.
I don't know what he's doing. Because if he grabs ledge, he could do the up air interrupt, and it's actually comparable to Fox's ledge dash, according to Hugo. Hugs 86. And it's like, actually, I think it was Drugged Fox. One of those two guys said it, but it's like only a few frames like slower than Fox's ledge dash.
Alright, so
And
there's
with a floaty character, getting off the ledge is very important. So if you have that much invincibility, you may as well like learn and use it. Up smash out of crouch cancel, I very much disagree. Okay, that was so dangerous. So what he did is he was so close to the edge where that I'm sure his Samus experience is more than mine enough to know, but he was so close to the stage that he risked like having the Roy Zone hitbox on the grapple, and he could have just fallen to his death there.
Yeah.
We have a tight situation.
Alright, so I think Violence is fishing for a Gimp here.
Yeah, it's all you can do at a certain point. Yeah, I disagree with using that jump right there, because
Ooh, that
this
nair.
is pretty tense.
He's throwing out a lot of nairs, but like, Samus's jump is so committal. If that misses, he's in a bad spot, just like that.
Oh, the crouch cancel at 160.
Alright, Violence's favorite part of the game, recovering.
Yeah,
And
that'll
he
do it.
doesn't recover.
So
ILoveBagelz wins 2-0.
Bagels is Falcon.